bin's wieder, Keizo Jahren, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright is the Tiny Spirit of Justice. Und wir haben beim letzten Mal den Hold mal untersucht und ziemlich viel Blut gefunden, was ungewöhnlich ist, da das Opfer ja erschlagen wurde und nicht viel Blut bei ihm geflossen ist. Deshalb gehen wir davon aus, dass es noch eine Person gibt, was halt die Aussage von Ellen dann wieder bestätigt, dass sie eine dritte Person gesehen haben will. Und ja. Verdammt nochmal, Soren muss doch hier irgendwas wissen. Wir zeigen ihm mal hier diese wunderschöne Kerzenständer. Lumiere, tu dein Ding. Soren, have you ever seen this before? That's... Soren? What is it? Nothing. Why did his whole demeanor change all of a sudden? He's gone pale as a ghost, too. Soren? Nick! Look at his stomach! He's bleeding! Somebody help! Soren's collapsed! That's the Soren! Get him to the hospital! Quickly now! Poor Soren. That must be one serious wound. What is it, Nick? Well, when I showed him the candelabra, his whole demeanor changed. So I was just thinking that maybe his injury is... Huh? What's this? It's Soren's notebook. He must dropped it in a rush to get him to the hospital. Oh, his notebook, huh? I wonder what's written in it, don't you? Come on, now, you know you wanna take a peek. Soren's notebook. What to do. Eigentlich schnüffelt man ja nicht in den Privatsachen anderen Leuten rum. Das ist aber jetzt meine Aussage, komm. I feel guilty snooping around in somebody's personal notebook, but maybe we should take a little look-see. Whoa! It's filled with big words written in tiny letters. I guess he used this notebook to write down his invention ideas. Huh? What is it? Did you find something? After March 8th of last year, the content of this notebook changed dramatically. Like how? Well, ever since that date, Soren's been writing down every detail of his life. As in every! Maybe he decided to start keeping a diary? But this is way too detailed to be an ordinary diary. Either he's really compulsive, or maybe just plain forgetful. But is it really as simple as that? I feel like something happened on March 8th that made Soren change. Well, why don't you let me take a look at that and I'll tell you. Hey, Maya! Let's go! We'll rip it! Now look what you did! You dropped it! You should just let me take a look. How is it my fault? Oh no, Nick. It fell into that pool of Soren's blood. I can't read a thing on these 2 pages now. Uh-oh. You're gonna get it now. I guess it really is my fault after all. Let's just put it away carefully for now. We can't let anything else happen to it. You hear? Oh Gottes Willen. Huh? Hey look, there's something sticking out of the notebook. It looks like a newspaper article. Let's see. It's about the car accident Soren's sister died in. It happened on March 8th. That's the day Soren's notebook completely changed. Oh, wow! What else does it say? It says the driver at the time of the accident was Dumam's Gooseberry. It says Soren was in the car too and that he had sustained severe injuries. It's just like Pierce said. Soren completely changed after the accident. Aha, also gilt es an uns herauszufinden, was genau bei diesem Unfall passiert ist. Ich meine, gut, seine Schwester ist gestorben, aber noch wer? Das kann ja nicht alles sein. So Gloomsbury was driving the car when they got into that accident. That opens up the distinct possibility of Soren holding a grudge against Gloomsbury. You think Soren could have... I don't know, it's not like I have any proof. We should talk to Pierce about this when we return Soren's notebook to him. Though he doesn't seem to be here right now. Maybe he's at the Flying Chapelle. Oh boy. Na dann müssen wir Pierce suchen. Pierce. Okay, das hat jetzt lange gebraucht zum Laden. Uiuiui. 22. September, Sprocket Park, Mooring Dock. I sure hope Pierce is around here somewhere. Oh, Mr. Wright and Miss Fay. Wenn man von Teufel spricht. Hello, Pierce. We were just looking for you. I'm sorry for Master Soren's sudden departure earlier. You have my sincerest apologies. It was totally understandable, really. But shouldn't you be at his side right now? It's fine. The other servants are with him, and I am in constant contact with them. Do not forget to give him his pain medication, and be sure to keep him hydrated. Also, see to it that he is not up and about. He needs complete bed rest. Is this what happens when you're too rich for normal peace and phones? I must return to Master Soren now, but... Did you want something of me? Actually, here's Soren's notebook. He dropped it when he collapsed. I hope Pierce doesn't notice the blood stain. Oh, thank you very much for this. I will see to it personally that Master Soren gets it back. Thank you. Na dann. I trust you did not look inside. Oh, of course not! Because it is filled with numerous patent-worthy ideas, you see. Look, I know you're busy, but would you mind if I asked you a few questions about the case? Well, as I said, I must be getting back to Master Soren. So if you could make it quick, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, I'll make this as quick as I can. Ah, vielen Dank, lieber Pierce. I'd like to ask you about the cover-up you tried to pull off, if you don't mind. I told everything there is to tell in court already. Disposing of anything that may harm the Sprocket family's reputation. It's simply a part of my job. Sounds like a lovely job description. I have nothing more to say on the matter. I will say I do not think it is wise to spend time on topics that have already been discussed. Right. Na gut, dann reden wir halt über was anderes. Pierce, could you tell us more about this accident? Where did you find that? And did I not already tell you about that accident? You did, but you conventionally left out one crucial detail. The fact that Dumas Gooseberry was driving the car at the time. Oh, did I not mention that? I suppose it simply did not come up then. If Mr. Bloomsbury caused the accident, why didn't the Sprocket family fire him? Wouldn't that usually be the natural consequence of such a huge mistake? Please do not misunderstand. Bloomsbury stayed on with the family. On Master Soren's request. What? That is the type of person Master Soren is. Perhaps it was the influence of Miss Selena's kind nature. She was such a sweet person that even in her last moments she thought of Master Soren. Not only did Soren not hold a grudge against Bloomsbury, he insisted on keeping him on. Now I really don't understand how that guy's mind works. Sehr mysteriös, der liebe Soren. Aber dafür hat Pierce jetzt was Interessantes angesprochen. Die letzten Momente von Selena. So you were present for Selena Sprocket's last moments? Yes, in my professional capacity. The accident happened on the way to a certain party. And what kind of a party was it? It was Miss Selena's engagement party. Bloomsbury's injuries were minor, but Miss Selena's and Master Soren's were critical. They were brought to the Sprocket family's regular hospital. Wow, to have such a terrible thing happen on what was to be a day of celebration. Thanks to the surgeon in charge, Master Soren pulled through. But Miss Selena, she... The last words Miss Selena said to me were, "Please help Soren." Ever since then, I have attended Master Soren and tried to help him in any way I can. I see. Selena's fiancé must have been devastated. Indeed. The shock of losing Miss Selena was so great, he quit being a surgeon. He was a surgeon? Wait, so the surgeon who tried to save them both was he? Yes, he was Miss Selena's fiancé. What a terrible tragedy. How awful. So, where is her fiancé now? Good question. I wonder what that sometimes myself. So Selena had a fiancé. I'd like to find out more about him, but I doubt I'll find him anytime soon. So, are we done here? I'm afraid I must be going. Could you please just tell me a little more about Soren? There's nothing more to tell. I can't seem to get any real answers out of him just by asking him questions. But there is that piece of evidence I still don't know much about. Maybe he'll be able to tell me something about it. Oh man. Oh Mann. Keine Worte. Pierce. Have you ever seen this candelabra before? No, I don't know anything about it. Aha! So viel dazu. My Magatama reacted. Pierce must be trying to hide something from me. I have to break those Psyclocks and find out what. Na gut, Pierce. Lässt mir keine Wahl. Pierce's secret. Pierce. You're hiding something from me about this candelabra, aren't you? It is one of the candelabras from the Flying Chapelle, is it not? Is there something special about it? Actually, yes, there's some blood on it, you see. I think the blood might belong to this person. Dieser ganzen Reaktionskette nachzufolgen, wir haben das ja schon hier Soren gezeigt. Nachdem das passiert ist, wurde er richtig bleich vor Aufregung und, ja, landet schließlich wieder im Krankenhaus. Soren has a rather nasty wound on his body, doesn't he? Yes, Master Soren is indeed injured. Are any of the other people involved with this case injured? Not as far as I know. I see. Then let me ask you this, Pierce. Do you suppose Soren could have been more directly involved than you're letting on? What in the world would make you think that? Oh, I've got my reasons. Mr. Gloomsbury's fingerprints were found on this candelabra's stem, which leads me to believe that Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed Soren with it. You cannot possibly think Master Soren is the one responsible for the murder. I don't have any conclusive evidence of that at the moment, but I do think he had a motive. This proves that Soren had a motive to kill Mr. Gloomsbury. Ob jetzt nun beabsichtigt oder unbeabsichtigt, letzten Endes ist er letztlich schuld am Tod seiner Schwester. Even though it was an accident, Mr. Gloomsbury was the man responsible for taking Soren's sister away. Let us suppose that Gloomsbury did stab Master Soren with the candelabra. Can you prove that it had anything to do with this case? He might have been stabbed at some other location, for some other reason. Sorry, but I can't prove it was related to this case. Oh, really? Soren's stabbing and Mr. Gloomsbury's death are definitely connected. Are they, Neon? This is the piece of evidence that ties Soren's injury to Mr. Gloomsbury's murder. Wir haben ja letztendlich das Blut beim Lift gefunden. A bloodstain was found on the side of the lift that goes between the hold and the vista deck. Its blood matches the blood that's on the candelabra. I obtained the results straight from the police, so I can assure you this information is correct. This bloodstain on the lift indicates an important fact. It shows us that... was haben wir denn hier? Na, es beweist, dass Soren zum Tatzeitpunkt anwesend war. Soren's blood is on the lift, which can only mean one thing. He was there, wasn't he? Soren was at the scene of the crime. You are very astute, Mr. Wright. It appears I cannot hide this from you any longer. Very well. I will tell you everything. Dankeschön, Pierce. Could you tell me about Soren's injury? Very well. This is what I heard directly from Master Soren himself. As you surmised, Master Soren was stabbed by Gloomsbury on the day of the murder. It happened after the first wedding reception. The happy couple was in the reception hall when, suddenly, Gloomsbury appeared. He attacked Miss Ellen and tried to take her away. Master Soren went to stop him, and found himself in a struggle with Bloomsbury. That is when Master Soren was stabbed with the candelabra, he said. Even though Master Soren was badly injured, he went after Bloomsbury. So Soren really was at the scene of the murder, wasn't he? Yes, that is correct. However, by the time Master Soren arrived at the scene, Bloomsbury had already been murdered. So Pierce is saying that Soren was at the crime scene, but that he didn't have anything to do with the murder itself. Even still, why did you try to keep such an important piece of information from me? I'm very sorry. Master Soren's injury and Bloomsbury's murder were not directly related. So I decided not to mention it, so as not to unnecessarily complicate the investigation. Now then, I am sorry, but I'm afraid I really must go now. Please excuse me. Thank you for your time. Pierce should have just told us everything in the first place and saved us all of that time. Yeah, but I guess it isn't that simple for him. He's the family butler after all. He sure didn't make our job any easier though, did he? But at least we learned something new. Soren was at the scene of the crime. That's true. One step forward is better than none. So, what next, Nick? Let's see. The forensics team might be done investigating the reception hall by now. Let's go check it out. Sounds like a plan. Ihr habt's gehört. Auf, wieder zur Reception Hall. September, Flying Chapelle. Reception Hall. Ach, guck mal, ne Maid. It looks like the police are done with their investigation in here. I wonder if it's okay for us to take a look around now. Oh, hi, Mr. Wright. Hi, Emma. Would it be alright if we investigate this room now? Sure, the police are all done, so go for it. Oh, remember that broken lantern? I restored it to perfection. I have to say, it's some of my best work. Sounds like the repair job was a resounding success. Thanks, Emma. We'll take a good look at it too. Well, I have to be getting back to the station. Try not to mess up the crime scene if you can help it. We'll be careful. I'll be seeing you. Und weg ist sie. Bye, Emma, and thank you. Well, shall we get started? Ja, das ist doch mal ein guter Vorschlag. Aber das machen wir dann auch wieder im nächsten Part. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, bleibt immer gern gesehen. Das war's von meiner Seite. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. See ya, guys!